The value of trees is ironically most evident in their absence. Decades of war, timber smuggling and large-scale deforestation have stripped Afghanistan of much of its once extensive forest cover, leaving large swathes of land barren and communities exposed to adverse climate change. A burgeoning reforestation movement is trying to repair that damage and restore a long-neglected bond between the land and its people. Our next report gets you the details.
From the 1979 Soviet invasion until the fall of the first Taliban government in the early 2000s, Afghanistan lost roughly half of its forests. Timber smuggling in the eastern provinces and heavy reliance on wood for fuel in the more arid central and northern pistachio belt resulted in heavy deforestation. Although the rate of deforestation has slowed significantly over the past 2 decades, the impact of that destruction remains far-reaching. According to the National Statistics and Information Authority, forest cover has increased 35% nationwide since 2011. Even then, just 2.5% of Afghanistan was forested in 2025, and alarmingly, in some areas, that cover is shrinking.
Almost 35 years ago, we had a lot of forests, and then, during the conflict and civil war, they were destroyed. Nobody could prevent the logging.
A prime example of a microforest can be found in Charbagh, where a 1 square kilometer grove has been cultivated on land owned by farmer Bas Begum Ahmadi with support from the Aga Khan Development Network. Planted with poplars, polonias, pomegranates and persimmons, the microforest has been planted to generate income through sale of fruit and homemade jam.
Trees are good for our life and health. They remove air pollution and dust. They make our environment greener. Another benefit is that the wood is useful for us as firewood.
The Charbagh Grove uses the Miyawaki method, developed by Japanese botanist Akira Miyawaki, which involves dense planting of mostly local species of varying heights. The approach helps create cooler, more humid microclimates while providing fuel wood, livestock fodder, and other essential resources. These microforests are noticeably cooler than the surrounding bare fields and also provide twigs for stove fuel and leaves for livestock. Around 500 such microforests have been planted across 7 provinces, part of a wider wave of community-driven restoration. Afghan authorities aim to plant 200 million trees between 2023 and 2030 with backing from NGOs, the United Nations and private partners. This year alone, officials hope to plant 9 million trees.
We have the plan to plant the trees, over 200 million trees across the country.
Since 2019, the UN Food and Agriculture Organization has helped plant about 5 million trees. The government has also created nurseries to grow local species. One such nursery in Pakman, on the outskirts of Kabul, produces almond, pine nut, walnut and deodar cedar for distribution nationwide. Local officials say there is a perceptible change in people's attitude towards trees, with residents volunteering to plant more trees. Despite these encouraging signs, experts caution that planting trees is only one part of the solution. Protecting remaining old-growth forests and restoring natural ecosystems will be as important as creating new forest cover.
There are some main challenges in terms of water scarcity, in terms of water, in terms of drought. So whenever we choose fruit and non-fruit trees, we consider those trees that actually consider the drought resistance plants, for example, to drought to water scarcity.
For a country long viewed through the lens of conflicts and civil wars, these efforts carry both symbolic and practical weight. Planting microforests can reduce soil erosion, moderate extreme temperatures, improve water retention, and community livelihood. Rebuilding Afghanistan's forest cover will take years and a steady flow of resources, but the initial signs are positive. If funding continues, local communities remain engaged, and long-term conservation policies are sustained, these small green shoots could help restore the landscape, livelihood, and might just bring back the long-absent birds.